Hi everyone, I'm Slay Siwa, and this world is part of the Soulcarver Universe. It's a series where I'm building my own memorial park, a place to hold everything I've planned, though I won't reveal it all in advance. If you follow the series, you'll see it unfold. This isn't about showing how I built things. It's about showing the final result, the creation itself. I want to pause for a moment and say thank you for the support. To my first 10 subscribers, you were the ones who started this journey. I even made a little sign for you, right here. Happy 10 sub. It might not seem like much, but it means a lot to me. I started this world in survival mode with one goal in mind, a monument. But not just any monument, a massive, powerful symbol for someone I respect deeply. But to build what I had envisioned, the materials, the size, the detail, it would have taken me months to gather everything. So just for the construction, I switched to creative mode. Not because I wanted an easier path, but because what I was building was more than just blocks. This was the beginning of something greater. To see him way out there in the distance, to me he was more than just a Minecraft character, Technoblade, a name known by millions. But for me, he wasn't just famous, he was inspiring. The way he played, the way he spoke, the way he fought, every move had something special in it. There was strength in him, there was humor, but most importantly, there was dignity. He's the one who taught me to never give up, to keep going with my head held high, even when everything falls apart. This statue is my thank you to him, a tribute, a memory, a message. I know it's just made of blocks, and yet, somehow, it feels like more. Every single block I placed, it tried to say what words couldn't. I didn't know him personally, but somehow, it felt like I did. His videos were there for me, even when I was at my lowest. His laughter, his words, they came through the screen. And even when he knew his time was running out, he still made people smile. This is more than a game. This is a legacy. I can't, and I don't want to compete with what he left behind. But I wanted to give something, something that would stay. I didn't build this statue just as a structure, but as a message. Because Technoblade isn't gone. Technoblade never dies. As long as we remember him, as long as we speak his name, as long as he inspires, he's still here with us. This 64 block tall silhouette is my sign of respect, in memory of a player who made life better for millions. Sometimes you were just background noise in my room, but somehow you were always there. Technoblade, you weren't just playing Minecraft, you were reaching people. On days when nothing else seemed to matter, you still managed to make me laugh. You didn't try too hard, you didn't fake it. You just said what you had to say, and that was exactly where the power came from. At first, I thought you were just another streamer. Then I realized, hours later, I was still laughing at things you said. When you announced that you were sick, for many of us, it felt like a friend had gone missing from the map. But even then, you didn't ask for pity. You laughed, and you made us laugh. And then, that video came, the last one. So long, nerds. Since then, Minecraft has felt different. The internet has felt different. The whole atmosphere changed. But you didn't die. Because when so many people remember someone, they never truly disappear. That's why I built this statue. Because every time someone looks at it, your name lives again for a moment. And that's something no one can take away. Technoblade never dies. Sometimes I wonder, If you hadn't existed, would I be someone else? Maybe I wouldn't be building. Maybe the Soulcarver universe wouldn't even exist. Because I needed someone to show me, you don't have to be perfect. You just have to be real. That's what you taught us. Not by preaching, not by lecturing, but just by being there. When you said, Technoblade never dies, I thought it would just become a meme. But now I know, it's the truth. Because those who are remembered live on. Some people might just see a Minecraft video, but I see more. I see an impact, a message, a life that moved others. And if this statue, this creation, this video touches even one person the way you touched me, then it was all worth it. This was only the beginning. One monument, one message, but definitely not the last. The Soulcarver universe is much more than this, and what you've seen here is just the first piece of a much bigger story. Because this world isn't just a place of memory, it's a space for creation. A place where something new appears in every episode. Sometimes a new figure, sometimes a meme, sometimes a strange thought or a personal symbol. At times, something serious. Other times, playful or completely unexpected. Because this universe isn't built by rules. It's shaped by moments, moods, and ideas. And everything that's created here somehow connects back to me. There'll be figures inspired by players I admire. A character whose single sentence stuck with me. Or an iconic moment from another creator. You won't always know right away why I built something. And that's okay. I don't want to explain everything. Because this world is not a presentation. It's a journey. A creative path where every episode is a new stop along the way. And from now on, there will be a hidden thread in every episode. If you've been paying close attention, maybe you noticed, above Technoblade, high in the sky, something's floating. A small island, not complete yet, its purpose still unclear, but with every episode, it will slowly evolve. That island is quietly forming in the background. A side story, not loud, not obvious, but if you watch the episodes, you'll see it change. Like a game that doesn't tell you how to play, but if you're curious, you'll find a way. That island will be one of this world's greatest secrets, and only those who truly pay attention will understand it. Not just the ones who watch, but the ones who feel it. And if you're one of them, then come along. Because what you've seen here is only the first page of a much longer story. The Soulcarver universe has just begun, and I'm ready to keep building it, together with you. Thank you for being here with me today. I hope you enjoyed what you saw. If you are curious about what I'll build next, then I'd love to have you back. See you next time. Bye for now.